Welcome to another edition of Lifting Our Voices, a weekly look at church music. I'm Jim Boatwright, the music director here at Redeemer Lutheran Church in Columbia, South Carolina. I was just playing a lovely song that I'm just now learning, and I'm going to share that song with you a little bit more in a few minutes. Last week, here at Redeemer, we reintroduced the psalm. Now that may not seem like a big deal to you, but it was to us because for about 2 years, because of pandemic, we've been trying to shorten our service, so we eliminated several parts of our service, and one of those parts was the psalm. And after discussion, we decided that now was time to bring the psalm back. So last week, we read responsibly the psalm. And it started me thinking about this whole business about why we have the psalm and why the psalms are important to us. Traditionally, the psalm reading comes right after the first reading. And usually the first reading, as you may know, is usually from the Old Testament. And the psalm is designed to respond to, reflect on, or amplify, or illuminate that first reading. So it was sort of important for us to bring it back. Now, psalm singing is important for a lot of devotional reasons. I want to share with you a couple of quotes that I picked up this week. One of them is this one. The Psalms provide language for praise and teach people to pray, as well as language that reflects every human experience and emotion, from joy and confidence to doubt, despair, gratitude, fear, rage, and awe. And sharing our own Pastor Gary's thoughts of the psalm, he says, the Psalms are words to God through which we hear God's words to us. And that's a good way of looking at the Psalms. With 150 of them, they run the gambit of human emotion, from the most highly ecstatic and happy and joyful to the most deepest in despair and doubt. So it's important that we learn the Psalms and we spend some time with them. But have you ever stopped to think about the Psalms that we already sing that are embedded in our hymns? There are actually hundreds of them, little bits of the psalm embedded in many of our hymns. Most notably, the King of Love, my shepherd is, or the Lord is my shepherd, shepherd me, O God, all of course coming from Psalm 23. Wait for the Lord, a mighty fortress is our God. Create in me a clean heart, O God, how great thou art. All coming almost directly from the Psalms. Our anthem library has many settings of the Psalms, including Psalm 121, 139, 29, 24, 46, 51. It almost sounds like I'm a quarterback waiting on a hike, but there are a lot of those Psalms that we have in our library and in our hymn book. And there's a new one, of course. From our new resource, All Creation Sings, we have a wonderful setting of Psalm 139 by a composer, Bernadette Farrell. So I'd like to play it for you once, sing it for you once, and we'll be learning this as the weeks go forward. So here is, O God, You Search Me, Bernadette Farrell's setting of Psalm 139.
Ever the maker and keeper of my days.
That's the first verse, and we'll be learning all of those in the next several weeks. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next week as we once again lift our voices and learn a little bit more about church music.